It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. Saturday, Sunday. What? Yeah, it's okay.
What's up? This is Jeff. Welcome to Jeff's podcast, and today we're talking about one of the most popular animated series in the 1990s and becomes a worldwide phenomenon because of the storyline, the characters, the animation, and of course, the soundtrack. I'm talking about Hajime Yatate, Sunrise and Shinichiro Watanabe's Cowboy Bebop, and they released the screenshots of the live action series adaptation that streams worldwide on Netflix on November 19th. The screenshot found out that there is something missing about the live action series is Ed, and I think the live action staff and the cast are going to discuss where is Ed in the live action. Sounds curious, but you're going to find out in the upcoming first season of the 8 episode series, or possibly they renewed for the upcoming second season after the script for the latest season has been noted. If Ed will not appear in the live action series, the fans have felt disappointed without him. That'll be the big problem for the live action project. Cowboy Bebop aired as a television broadcast from TV Tokyo from April to June of 1998, where it only runs for 13 episodes, including episodes 2, 3, 7 to 15, 18, and a TV special, and then moving to Wawa broadcast for the entire 26 episodes from October 1998 to April 1999. The TV Tokyo airing for the anime has been skipped because they implement TV parental guidelines for Japanese viewers, which cause nudity and disturbing. The animated series takes place in the year 2071, follows a group of bounty hunters who hunt down criminals on their ship named Bebop. Members of the group are Spike Spiegel, a laid-back former member of the Red Dragon Syndicate, and the hotshot Ace Pilot. He has a dark past with the criminal organization Red Dragon Syndicate, where they formed together with Julia and Vicious until they plan a coup d'etat where Vicious is targeting Spike to try to leave the syndicate together with Vicious' girlfriend Julia before she was killed in the process. Spike is going to settle the score against Vicious. He'll join along with Jet Black, a former ISSP officer and the owner of the ship Bebop. Faye Valentine, an amnesiac con artist who always finds herself in financial debt. Ed or Edward Wong Hao Pepelu Tibuski IV, an eccentric girl skilled in hacking, and Ayn, a genetically engineered Pembroke Wells Corgi with human-like intelligence. Over the course of the series, the team gets involved in disastrous mishaps, leaving them without money, while often confronting phases and events from their past. These include Jet's reasons for leaving the ISSP and Faye's past as a young woman from Earth injured in an accident and cryogenically frozen to save her life. I've already watched the entire series on television, which is the Filipino dub as seen on GMA Network and also airing on Philippine television screens including Hero TV, TV5, and TeleAsia Filipino, as well as on cable including Animax Asia, and this is the first time that I watched the show because of the action scenes, but minus the nude scenes. It's because the show is rated SPG or Strong Parental Guidance that contains blood scenes. I already watched Cowboy Bebop the movie Knocking on Heaven's Door, as seen on HBO Asia and also on AXN Asia. It is because I'm going to check out for the animated film where it is all about including action scenes and also dogfight scenes. The animated movie released in September 2001 in Japan, and the story is set during the events of episodes 22 to 23 of the TV series, when a mysterious terrorist planning to destroy the human population on Mars using an unknown pathogen. The bounty hunter crew of the spaceship Bebop must work to find the terrorist and discover the source of the pathogen before the attack can take place. Cowboy Bebop receives critical and commercial success both in Japanese and international markets, including the United States, which is popular for the animated series, garnered several major anime and science fiction awards upon its release, and received unanimous praise for its style, characters, story, voice acting, animation, and soundtrack. The English dub was particularly lauded and is widely regarded as one of the best English anime dubs. Since its release, critics hailed that the show is one of the greatest animated television series of all time, credited with helping to introduce anime to a new wave of Western viewers in the early 2000s and labeled a gateway series for the medium as a whole. The main reason why the show is the greatest anime of all time is because of the idea, led by anime director Shinichiro Watanabe and series creator Hajime Yatate and animation studio Sunrise. Of course, Yatate is a pseudonym for the collective contributions of the Sunrise animation staff. Watanabe challenged himself to become an anime director after he had been co-director in his previous anime works, and it was inspired by Monkey Punch's Lupin the Third anime, which marks the 50th anniversary of the anime franchise this year. It is Monkey Punch's inspiration on making an anime a huge success for the worldwide fans. Watanabe focuses on the main character Spike, who is he tried to build a story around him, trying to make him cool, and the original dialogue of the series was kept clean to avoid any profanities. Its level of sophistication was made appropriate to adults in a criminal environment. He is hiring one of the greatest anime producers for the project is music composer Yoko Kanno, because she is one of the first aspects of the series to begin production. Before most of the characters, story, or animation had been finalized, she composed Western, opera, and jazz because of the classic tune and My Last Song Syndrome or LSS. Can't stop thinking that the song is a very good or actually very good, and so the rest of the fans around the world listen to her because of the tune. The opening theme song is my favorite Last Song Syndrome because the seatbelts are performing the theme song for the series, and it is catchy. The animated series features an all-star cast including Koichi Yamadera, plays double role of Spike Spiegel and Wells Corgi Ein, Unso Ishizuka as Jet Black, Megumi Hayashibara as Faye Valentine, and Aoi Tada as Ed. In the English dub of the anime, it looks very cool for me, including Steve Blum, Bo Billingslea, Wendy Lee, and Melissa Fan. Blum did a great job for the role of Spike. Of course, he is cool enough to get the smoothing voice out of it. And in the Filipino dub, Bon Reyes, Candice Arellano, Grace Cornell, and Vincent Gutierrez are playing their roles in the anime. It looks okay for the Tagalog dub or Filipino dub, and I like the cool gimmicks for the cast. After the success of the anime adaptation, the live action adaptation has been in the works, and Watanabe decided to make a Hollywood live action movie. But it might be difficult for producing a Hollywood live action film. It's because of the cost cutting problems for the film staff, the actors, and the production company. Instead of making a Hollywood live action movie, they decided to make a live action series instead, and it is heading to the streaming service website Netflix. The cast of the live action series is listed, including John Cho, Mustafa Shakir, Daniela Pineda, and Alex Hassel are playing the roles of Spike, Jet, Faye, and Vicious, along with actress Elena Satin plays Julia. Cho is perfect for the role of Spike until the production decided to shut down due to Cho's knee injury in October 2019 before the production resumes by more than half a year. Instead, anime director Shinichiro Watanabe decided to call the shots, and he decided to serve as a creative consultant for the live action. After the production wrapped up, Netflix releases the screenshots of the live action adaptation as seen around on social network site, and the costumes and the scene looks almost identical from the anime. I'm looking forward to seeing if the Netflix series gets cooked up for the show. What do you guys think about the live action Cowboy Bebop? Is the show going to the hype when it hits the streaming site? And will the show get good enough for the live action or stick with the anime? Let us know in the comments. Follow Jeff11 Manchester on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe on youtube.com/Kifaboy and send an email to PayPal or scan the QR code on Gcash. Well, that's about it for Jeff's podcast. This is Jeff. We'll see you in the next podcast.